The torsion of deep space beaming into the cold water of this stream like bent light, the stream where I was caught by the fish I was catching. The words of Tim Morton, eco-philosopher and writer in Being Ecological, published by Penguin in 2018. Caught by the Fish arose from a winter residency at the Hoya Art and Ecology Centre, housed at Courtyard de los Gasquets in the Sierra Maria Mountains of Andalusia. I wandered the stark white landscape by day, and by night read Tim Morton's words on what it means to be ecological. Enigmatic, soaring, provocative text. My name is Walter Lewis. I'm a photographer and wanderer, an explorer of cultural and emotional relationships with the land. My journeys are a personal search for insight and inspiration for more sustainable ways of living. Los Gasquets sits in an arid, dusty bowl. The area is oppressively hot in summer, cold in winter, and rainfall so low that it's classifiable as desert. The land is fit only for a level of subsistence farming and almond production. Over the centuries, a unique relationship has been chiselled out between man, land and crops. Highly ritualistic, its aim is survival. Traditionally, only when families agreed a marriage could courting couples meet face to face. Prior to this, the lady would sit inside the grille of her parents' window, the gentleman outside. Sweet nothings whispered through an iron lattice, a contorted love among the fragile almond blossoms of spring. An environment is not a neutral empty box, but an ocean filled with currents and surges. It environs, it veers around, making me giddy. An aesthetic wormhole, bending the terrestrial and the ecological into the cosmological. The almond trees dance in the spring sunshine. Thalidomide-like branches, so pruned to ensure minimum water loss and hence survival, become animated. Remember Pina Bosch? Dance. Dance, otherwise all is lost. Freedom, struggle, longing, it was all in Bosch's work. It's also at Los Gasquets, an old farming hamlet. It was bought after 10 years of abandonment by Simon and Donna Beckman and converted into a 21st century off-grid home and workplace. A contemporary dream of breathing life into the land. A violinist interprets Berg's concerto when she plays it. When I hammer in this hook, I am interpreting the wall in the key of hammer. And the hammer relates to the wall, which relates to my house, which relates to the street, which relates to the drains, and so on. Is there no way to stop the explosiveness of this context? Why? No? The surrounding pines also dance, but more in threat than joy. These are the teddy boys, the hooligans of the Sierra Maria. An introduced species, they are astonishingly resilient. They rampantly invade any space where a drop guard gives them half a chance. But even the pines are at the mercy of the torrid downpours which deliver what rain does fall. Infrequent but dumped in bucketfuls on soft sandy soil, the downpours gouge out great storm channels, ripping the earth asunder and toppling anything in their path. The roots of these barrancos are well set in time, but today climate changes are dumping ever higher levels of water on this fractured land. Their contemporary newness marks a new ferocity, a heightened terror. The silence after the rain, perhaps a foretaste of our own disappearance. I am like a mermaid, constantly pulled and pulling, pushed and pushing, flicked and flicking, turned and open, moving with the current, pushing away with all the force I can muster. The dirt track roads carry just the odd passing tractor. This is the land of the solitary commuting farmer, a place of abandoned farmsteads, life easier in the surrounding towns, who return only as and when to tend the crops. I walk for miles accompanied just by ghosts. The Sierra Maria have been designated a natural park by the Spanish government. Natural is officially in charge. But bizarrely, such thinking also sees the invading pines as natural. If land is lost to the pine, the farmer can't recover it. Invasive species given precedence over food production. Whatever world I'm in is never complete, and it's never totally mine. I myself am never totally mine. It means the notion of the world is perforated. I can share my world with a tiger, and the tiger can share her world with me. Our worlds can overlap. Almonds do remain a fragile constant, but today the area does not have a controlling hand. Today the price of almonds is set in California, where vast fields of genetically modified trees produce for a global market. Ironically, these unnatural trees are water hungry and need massive irrigation systems. The only time in recent history that the global price of almonds rose to anything like that needed to maintain life long term in the Sierra Maria was briefly when Californian droughts brought their irrigation systems to a standstill. My time is up. I must leave this stage. I must leave Los Gafgaf. My footprint, possibly a contribution to demise. My experience and engagement with consciousness. I return. Reality, a distant memory. The torsion of deep space, beaming into the cold water of this stream like bent light. The stream where I was caught by the fish I was catching.